Oh, hi. So I just wanted to make a video about David Benatar. Um, because yeah, I know that's the censorship here. I'm gonna upload to my backup channel, but this to my backup channel, but so it doesn't so I don't risk my main channel that is which is operational now. Uh, ZT54996 for show. Henrik Vessel. Oh, 31849 SW DK ALD. You see all that useless information. It's just you know, all that useless information. Well, anyway, that was sorry about that. Oh, there's an ambulance driving around here now. It comes back. Just it just passed by. Now it's passing by again. That's freaking weird. What's that? What's that ambulance doing? Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Where's? Why? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it turns out, you know, David Benatar. I mean, he's vegan and antinatalist, and one of the founders of, the modern, postmodern antinatalism or whatever we call it. But so. Uh, the thing is that I didn't read his article about the Rona. He wrote an article on mandatory vaccinations, but just from what I heard, he doesn't really care about the human rights violations. It seems. So I just find that very strange. Like if you're like, oh, the chickens, it's so sad, the chickens are being tortured and murdered, and then like the biggest crime of all time, biggest crime ever against humanity, as Rainer Fulmich calls it, comes along. Then he's just like, yeah, what the fuck, I mean, is this guy, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking coyote fucker? So with his, ever lasting, infinite, eternal hat on that he never takes off, um, I mean, that's just, I mean, I don't really give a shit, because, I mean, it's not like we're close friends or anything, but just he was replying when I sent him emails. I guess he's not gonna do that anymore, but especially if he hears this, but probably not anyway, because I told him what I think about this topic, but I mean, it's fine to disagree, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are limits to what you should like. If you like, you might if you were like in Auschwitz or something, and you got tortured. Let's say you were a prisoner in Auschwitz, who got tortured, and then somebody comes along and says, well, who cares? It's like, I mean, it's like, yeah, that kind of mentality, right? I mean, why? It's not really about disagreeing or not disagreeing. It's just, I mean, I just think what Fulmich is saying is just a fact. I mean, this is an obvious fact. So we're talking about a crime that is like worse than the Holocaust, worse than the Vietnam War, like My Lai, worse than lying about the moon landings. The whole 9/11 bullshit. Because really, this has affected everybody. Also, we're arrogant piece of shit that doesn't respect freedom of speech. They don't care about fundamental rights. So I mean, these people are just, you know, the worst piece of shit. So well, maybe I should send this to Benatar. I don't know. Yeah, why not? I mean, we're both intelligent people, right? I mean, it seems I'm more intelligent than he is. It seems. Given that I didn't go along with this bullshit. Yeah, so I would think it's a citizen duty to do civil disobedience and stuff, and fight for our rights and stuff. It's not the duty of citizen to just suck the butthole of the public sector in an undignified way. So I mean, that's like I mean, so how is that compatible with being a vegan and an antinatalist? You're against suffering, but this extreme suffering, like for example the mink case in Denmark, like killing 16 million mink because with the Rona excuse. And also, I think the suffering that it creates, the anger and just shitting on people's rights and dignity. I mean, that's just unbelievable. So how much suffering that creates. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not aware of any. Of course, there has been like precedents, as Benatar also said, that there has been like cases like where we see similar, like the swine flu, where a lot of pigs were executed in a really undignified manner, and well, the criminal state of Denmark has always been. I mean, essentially, you know, most Danes are, not all, but most Danes are real big pieces of trash. And with the swine flu, of course, that was a video where on Best Gore where you saw those pigs executed. And normally it's not about animal violence, but it's really about human violence, because it's undignified to treat animals like that, which we can understand. So it's really, I don't know. I mean, why is it up to me to mention the many crimes connected with this? It just should be obvious. You can research that, and it's gonna take maybe a couple of days or something. If you really just follow it closely, you can. There's a lot. There was like in Peru, there was riot police killed a lot of people, a lot of civilians, just because of lockdown, to enforce lockdown. That was an accident. and so stuff like that is just and of course you know, I can't I'm not allowed to, if I like try to explain what's really going on, this video would just be removed. And I haven't found a substitute for YouTube, a good substitute, and but so nobody really heard about this bullshit before this whole hysterical, ridiculous media campaign, like which started in my opinion started January. Didn't start 2020. It started January 31st, 2019, and well, yeah, okay. I just don't think it's compatible to like claim you have empathy and then you're on the wrong side of this. like you're like I mean, this guy is like what would you eat? Would you human roadkill or something? Would you eat a dead animal? No, you wouldn't eat a human. He's like well, but if he's got that much empathy with living creatures, why isn't he totally like horrified about the crimes connected with this fucking bullshit?